In my last video, I gave you guys a quick tour of the Post Carry Company transfer case, and I kind of made the comment that I could probably box it up in about 10 to 15 minutes. I don't think it shouldn't take more than like 10 or 15 minutes, honestly. Some people laughed, but we are gonna see how long it takes me to break down the Velo Orange polyvalent and get it in the transfer case. This is my first time doing it. I'm gonna set up a timer. I've also got the chesty cam just to give you guys a a point of view, is that a word, of how to do it. So I'm gonna start the GoPro. All right, GoPro is running, clock is running, and I'll talk a little bit. That might slow me down, but hopefully I can get it within the 15-minute mark. So you guys ready? You ready? Hitting start now. Okay. So this is a bike I'm going to take to California. Tools. Oh no, where'd my tool go? Oh, here it is. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is just remove the seat posts. That is pretty easy, especially if you've got the right bit on, which I do not. Oh my God. I'm all nervous now. Crap. Wrong one. Jeez! I swear I know how to actually work on bikes. So I decided to do this without a bike stand just because I think it's going to be a more accurate representation of how most people will experience using this. All right, seat post off. I think I'm going to go and remove the chain next. So it's already set to small. Just gotta. Okay. So there is the quick link. Get some tension off of this. Come on. All right. Chain is off. So much more pressure doing this on camera with a timer and everything. Jeez. Okay. So chain is off. Seat post is off. Got my plastic bag handy. So we got that. What else? I think while I'm down here, I'm going to undo the rear derailleur. So, and the tool I'm using is one of my favorite tools of all time, and that is the Silka ratcheting tool. It really makes quick work of a lot of these tasks. All right, piece of cake. So next thing I'm going to do is actually remove the pedals. And one big pro tip is if you travel a lot, anticipate having to remove your pedals, loosen them up. There's no reason to like He-Man them on. Okay, less talking, more wrenching. Okay. So I don't know if you can see what's going on, but I really love this tool for kind of repetitive tasks like this. Whoops. And one way if you're traveling to think of removing the pedals is if you spin it backwards, that removes the pedals, and spinning it forward attaches the pedals. So, okay, pedals off, chains off, derailleur is removed. I'm going to remove the quick releases but leave the actual wheels on still, just to prop up the bike. And right now we're only at the 4-minute mark, so I think we're doing pretty good here. Okay, one quick release. Move to the front here. Okay. So probably time for the trickiest part, which is, removing the handlebar and fork. Okay. So let's deal with the handlebars first. So one thing I love about this tool, by the way, is you can use a kind of three-way. Put the bit you're using in actively there, and use these two other spaces to hold the bits that you might use next. Oops, wrong way. Okay, pops off, easy peasy. Time to remove this quill stem adapter by Velo Orange. That's right, this is a quill stem bike, so it's going to take a couple more tools that you guys probably don't have. Alright, so that's in there. Now time to remove this guy and put it in the plastic bag. So, to get the fork off, I have to use 2 headset wrenches. Yeah, trying to figure out a smaller solution, but that's what we got. Okay, so there is a lock nut, and then a small spacer and a big spacer. That's that. Time to remove this guy. This is, I believe this is called the top cap. Coming off pretty good. And there are a lot of threads. And this is why it's called a threaded steer tube, people. Seriously. Okay, checking the clock, just under 7 minutes. I'm going to put these guys in a plastic baggie just so they don't get lost. Okay, so, yeah, so now we just put it in the case. Fork slides off, front wheel is off, rear of the bike, this should just come off too. Should. What's going on here? Okay, rear wheel is off. And there we go. I guess I might as well do this. Let's see if it'll fit. Okay. A little bit more air. So as you can see, still under 8 minutes. Bike is mostly disassembled at this point. It's just a matter of fitting it into the case. So far so good. Oh my god, taking out the air is going to be the longest, like, time-consuming part. All right, let's see. Okay. So what's cool about this? There's a little bit of a diagram. Let's see what it says. So cassette goes up. And you gotta let out way more air. This is gonna be the longest part right here. I'm gonna multitask and let out air at the same time. This is the pro move right here, people. Multiple air release. Okay, this guy's flat, it's tubeless. This is a tube, and I think there's some sealant in the tube, so it's kind of clogged up things. Damn it. You're messing up my video tire? Okay, tag it. Let's see what we can do here. So Mark from a post carry company does suggest removing the rotor to be super sure. I'm gonna leave that on. For now, but I think when I actually travel, I will remove it. And god damn, for real, there's still too much air in here. There's the sealant. Oh no! Hey Laura, can you get some paper towel? Turn me, please. Thank you. And Laura for the assist. Okay, so we're 10 minutes in. I swear the tires have taken the longest. Okay. All right, got it in there. Sweet. So that's in there. There's a diagram on how to place the bike. Oh yeah, snap, I forgot these things. Oh, such a rookie. So this would have been better to put on with the rear wheel on the bike still, just to make it easier, but it's in there. So cool, that's protecting the chainring. You got this guy. This guy goes on the top tube. Okay, so get this guy right. All right. Just wraps around, nothing fancy. Okay. Whew. So how the heck do I get this in there? So it seems to indicate okay, it's gonna go in like this somehow. Jeez. Okay. So this part goes back here. There is a pouch to put the rear derailleur. Grab that. Stick it in the zippered pouch. Nice and protected. Okay. And that looks like it's right. So it's a matter of just getting the fork and the handlebars in here. Okay. Gonna bag this guy. Stick the fork there. Okay, it's good. This feels like it's mostly in there. Now there are pockets to put all the other bits and pieces. Not quite sure where all those pockets are yet. There's some pockets over here. So, chain, headset, quill stem. Okay, good. What else do we have? You got a quick release, pedals, Looks like a good place for the quick release right here. And I might put the pedals in here as well. Seat post. Plenty of room for that there. Time to just stick this front wheel in. And the orientation of this is disc brake out. Again, in actual travel, I'm probably going to take the rotors off, but just for this kind of demonstration, I'm going to try it with the rotors on. Let's see what's going on. So the rotor is getting caught on a piece there. That's what was happening. So another reason to take the rotor off. Okay. Boom. Boom. Almost there. Let's see. Zipper this guy up. Aha! Other quick release. Okay, so I didn't put all the tools back in here, but bring the tools. Okay. Whew. All right, and then there you go. Bam. Stop the clock. Stop the clock. Close. Stop. Okay. So just under 20 minutes. Not too bad. A lot of it was letting the air out, figuring out how to get the wheels in the wheel bags. But other than that, I mean, dude, there's a bike in here and it's ready to fly. So, I don't know, pretty cool. What do you think? Are you impressed?
Yes.
So Laura's impressed, so that means something. So yeah, here's the transfer case. Bike is inside. Didn't use a stand, broke it down. This assembly was like 10 minutes, and then the other 10 minutes was stuffing it in the case. So not too bad. We'll see what it's like to fly with this thing. If we get any flack at the airport, if the case protects it enough to travel successfully. But so far, pretty impressed with how well it packs. And like I said, there is some disassembly, but if you know how to work on bikes, it's actually not too bad. So let me know what you think in the comments below, and until next time, keep the supple side down.